Hello guys, you are all welcome back to the channel. This is Football Africa. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. Put me on post notifications, like, comment and share the link across so that others will enjoy the insightful content we upload here on this very channel. My name is Joyce and in today's video I'm bringing you news from the camp of the Blackstars of Ghana. 9 debutants for the Blackstars of Ghana. If everything goes or if all things are equal, 9 debutants will be in the Blackstars squad for the World Cup 2026. And I also have some news. We will be comparing and contrasting the Blackstars squad from 2022 Qatar and also the 2026. The squad that Coach Otuado will be giving Ghanaians that this will be the men who will be in action for the Blackstars of Ghana in the World Cup 2026, which will be staged in Mexico, USA, and Canada respectively. So let's move on with the story. Let's begin with the stories, and I begin with the diasporans who are knocking at the door of the Blackstars because they want to play for Ghana, the country that they hold allegiance to. It seems they are ignoring them, and now their last resort, their lender of last resort is the Blackstars of Ghana. So let's begin with the story. So I'll mention the player, their age, and their position and the club that they play for. So first is Callum Hudson-Odoi, who plays for Nottingham Forest. He is a former Chelsea player. He won the Champions League and also the FIFA Club World Cup with Chelsea Football Club. He's 25-year-old and he is a winger, plays for Nottingham Forest, as I said earlier. And we also have Eddie Nketiah, who was a former Arsenal player. He's also 26-year-old. He's a striker and plays for Crystal Palace. Third on the list is Rom Jade Nowusu-Oduro. He is 21-year-old. He is a goalkeeper. Even though Fatau Dauda, who is the goalkeeper's coach for the Blackstars of Ghana, he has already hinted that they are continuing searching for local-based goalkeepers. They are not ruling it out because there is a lot of months before the World Cup to kickstart. So they are looking at goalkeepers and also players who are willing to play for the Blackstars of Ghana. So Jaden is just 21-year-old goalkeeper. If they catch him young, he can continue performing and become a really good goalkeeper for the Blackstars of Ghana. And fifth on the list is Jaden Ade. He is also 21-year-old. He's a defender. Yes, he is a defender, and he plays for Lens, yes, in the League One. And we have Samson Baidu, who is also 21, a defender. Samson Baidu, that's the one that I mentioned. And we have Dakun Jabi. Jaku Dabi is also a 22-year-old midfielder who plays for Hull City in the English Championship. We have Francis Amuzu. So Francis Amuzu, his case came. Yes, he once rejected the Blackstars of Ghana, and now he was saying that he has his roots in Ghana, and if Ghana knocks the door, he's ever ready. He's ever ready to represent Ghana at the World Cup. So he's just performing at his best at his club side, and if the chance comes, he will grab it and play for the Blackstars of Ghana. He's also 26 years old. He's a winger. And we have Marvin Senaya, who is 25. He's also a defender. And we have Ansa, who is a striker who plays for Union Berlin. He is a 21-year-old. He has represented Germany in their U21. And he is saying that he will think about it with his family and also his agent to see whether switching nationality to play for Ghana and not waiting for the German national team will be a good option for the player or not. So this World Cup, Ansa is ruled out. Yes, Ansa is ruled out, and he will weigh his option and see whether he will represent Ghana at the World Cup or he will not. So let's move on to some other stories. So this is the Ghana 2022 World Cup squad. That was the one which was hosted in Qatar, and this upcoming one, 2026, their clubs and how they are performing. Have they moved from their current club when it was in 2022 and now which club that they are? Let me give you that one. So first, the goalkeepers in 2022 Qatar World Cup, the goalkeepers were Lawrence Atizigi. In 2022 he was playing in the Swiss League, which is Galen, and in 2026 he is still with the club. And Ibrahim Dalad, then when he had the call up, he was playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and now he plays in Ethiopia, which is Ethiopia Coffee. And we have Abdul Manav Nuruddin. And so Abdul Manav Nuruddin also plays for Eupen. in the 2022 when he had the call up, he played for Eupen, and now he's still at the same club. And the defenders was Tariq Lamptey. He was at Brighton, but now he's at Fiorentina. He tore his ACL and he has had surgery and started his rehabilitation. Hopefully he will be called for the Worldcup 2026, if not the match international friendly. By that time, let's see whether Tariq Lamptey will be fit to play for the Blackstars. And the other defender is Dennis Odoi, which is Professor. So Dennis Odoi, Professor, was also playing for Club Brugge, and now he is in the Netherlands, which is NAC Breda. So that is Dennis Professor also over there. And Mohamed Salisu was playing for Southampton. He was playing for Southampton in the English Championship. They were relegated from the Premier League and they were at the English Championship, and now he is at AS Monaco. So Mohamed Salisu also over there. And Gideon Mensah in the 2022 Qatar World Cup, when he received call up, he was at Auxerre. In 2026 current, he is still at Auxerre. And Joseph Ayew also was at Celta Vigo. He is still at Celta Vigo. And we have Abdul Baba Rahman. So Abdul Baba Rahman moved from his current club, and in 2026 he is at PAOK. Yes, he is at PAOK in the Greece League, doing marvelously well. And Daniel Amate was at Leicester City, and now he is a free agent. He has been training here in Accra. He's back in Ghana, hoping for a new club before the World Cup kickstart. And Alexander Juku was also at Strasbourg in the French Ligue 1, and he is now in Russia playing also over there. And Aliou Seidu was also at Clermont-Foot in the Ligue 1, and now he is at Rennes also in the Ligue 1. So this is the progress from the World Cup squad, which is the Qatar 2022, and now the 2026 as we are heading to the World Cup. These are the current clubs of the players that had call up in the 2022 Qatar World Cup, and now these are the players. So the midfielders, we also have Thomas Partey. So I'm done with the defenders. With the midfielders, Thomas Partey in the Qatar 2022 he was at Arsenal, and now he is at Villarreal, which is 2026. Elisha Owusu has also changed club, and now he's at Auxerre. Daniel Kofi Chiré was at Freiburg when he had his ACL, I think last 3 years or so, and he's still out there. He's back training with the team, hopefully to become fit now. And Mohamed Kudus during the World Cup 2022 he was at Ajax, and now from Ajax he moved to West Ham, and now he is at Tottenham Hotspur in 2026. And Saleh Samet was at RC Lens, and now he has also moved from there. He went to Sunderland on loan, and after his loan spell was over, he moved to another club. And to the forwards, we had Kamal Sowa. So Kamal Sowa was at Club Brugge, and now 2026 he is at NAC Breda with Dennis Odoi, and also the former captain for the Blackstars, Dede Ayew. And Osman Bukari has also changed clubs. Fatawu Shahaku was at Sporting Lisbon Sporting CP when the Qatar 2022 was in place. He moved to Leicester City, and they made his loan deal permanent. So now he's still at Leicester City after he suffered his ACL, and his comeback is even stronger. And Jordan Ayew in 2022 he was at Crystal Palace. Now he's at Leicester City. And Dede Ayew also, he was in Qatar. Yes, he was in Qatar, and now he is at NAC Breda also over there. And Daniel Afriyie-Barnier. So Daniel Afriyie-Barnier had his debut Blackstars call up in the Qatar 2022. He was at Hasselhoff. Yes, he was at Hasselhoff, and now he is in the Swiss League. And Inaki Williams in the 2022 Qatar World Cup, he was at Athletic Bilbao and still at Athletic Bilbao, and now he captains the team. Kamaldeen Sulemana was also at RC Lens during the Qatar 2022, and he moved to Southampton, and now he is at Atalanta in 2026. And Antoine Semenyo during the Qatar 2022 he was at Bristol City in the English Championship, and he moved to Bournemouth in the English Premier League, and now his growth is really massive. He is at Manchester City also over there. So guys, these are the players from the then Qatar 2022, the clubs that they were, and also now that we are heading to the 2026 World Cup, the clubs that the various players who received call up that they also are. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section also over there. And Joseph Anan is a goalkeeper for the Blackstars of Ghana. He plays for St. Patrick Athletic in the Ireland Premier Division. So in this season, he has played 4 games and made 3 clean sheets for St. Patrick and only conceded 2 goals, made 13 saves also over there and 4 high claims. So this is Joseph Anan for his club St. Patrick also over there. So this is also the news that is coming in for the St. Patrick Joseph Anan, who is a goalkeeper for the Blackstars of Ghana. So I saw this graphic somewhere and I decided to discuss it. So this is the highest scoring Africans in the FIFA World Cup club history. The FIFA World Cup history, the highest scoring Africans. So we have one is Asamoah and Baby Jet. He has 6 goals, and we have Moja Miller from Cameroon also have 5 goals, and Ahmed Musa from Nigeria, he also has 4 goals, and Papa Diop also has 3 goals from Senegal, and Samuel Eto'o from Cameroon also has 3 goals, and Yusuf from Morocco has 3 goals, and we have Kagri from Tunisia also has 3 goals, and Dede Ayew from Ghana also has 3 goals. So the top scorer in African history in the World Cup is Asamoah, no doubt, 6 goals. No African player has beaten that also over there. So no African players have scored more than 2 goals in the World Cup history. Let's hope that the 2026 World Cup will be a different one, and we get one African player, precisely Ghana. A Ghanaian will be able to break that record. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is Football Africa. Don't forget to put me on post notifications so you wouldn't miss out on any video upload on this very channel. Let's meet in my next video.